Welcome to Shivering Timbers Dojo. Tonight we're going to continue our deep dive into Kenpo Blue Belt. We're going to do crossing guard and arm hook. Crossing guard is fun. It is the first technique that we do in Kenpo that is offensive. Up till now, everything we've done has been in reaction to a punch, reaction to a kick, reaction to a grip or a grab or a push. This is the first time where we're going to go stop the trouble before it starts. And then we go right back to defending against the punch with arm hook. Again, we're continuing in the blue belt of instead of just retreating, we're going to go not just block, but now we're starting to attack the arm and use that to pull them into attacks. We'll see that more as we go further. But tonight we're going to start with crossing guard, where we are on the offensive.
This is crossing guard. This is an offensive move. So they have taken an offensive stance. They're going to start some trouble. We start from here. We blade the stance. We step in. We back fist. We grab the collar. Push down the collarbone and elbow. Same thing. Again, you know they're going to cause trouble. Get yourself ready. Step in, hit, grab here, pull in, elbow. All right, so let's talk about what I'm doing and why she's moving so rapidly from this side. First things first, boom, right to there. And the reason we're stepping behind is because we're stepping into that nice hook stance. One, you could turn this into a step behind side kick if you really wanted to, but what we really want them to do is get ready to come in here in this horse stance right here, because now I've stepped into them. Now, if they start to throw a punch, and that's people are going to say, oh, they're going to punch you. Well, I've already got the first lick in with this. This is, back fist to the temple is always a pretty good opener. Make somebody duck their head long enough that I can grip here. So as I come in, I'm going to come down. If I can get inside the gi, I will. And I'm going to put my fingers on the top of the collarbone. There's a nerve that runs there. This is not a matter of, maybe they won't feel the nerve point. Trust me on this one. There's a nerve that runs there. And if you pull it, whether they feel it or not, they're going to move. So you hit, you grab, you pull this in. It is really effective. As you're pulling them in, pull them right in to the elbow. Now, we write down we're supposed to pull them in, elbow to the temple, but if they turn, if they move, whatever, elbow into whatever target of opportunity presents itself. Again, we're here. We know there's trouble starting, so we step into here. We step right here. We knuckles right there, and boom, right there. What if they're bigger than you and you're trying to reach high? Does that do the knuckles work? Yes. So right there, and so what she's going to do is she's standing in that sideways stance. And you don't have to blade yourself completely like Taekwondo. You can do about 45 degrees here, but you don't necessarily want to be full here, because I'd rather protect my yawata a little bit. I'd rather protect my center line because of how I'm moving in here, because again, I'm moving here and I'm pulling to the side. So she's going to do that. She's going to blade herself up a little bit. She's going to step off of that fighting stance, hit here. When she grabs down and grabs this really, really, and she doesn't have to move me off, into yonder land. With me, with my size, and I know where to grab, I can grab her and just literally throw her from here. But if she's not big enough to do that, all she has to do is to get me to move my head and duck to throw the elbow. Try again. Yeah, so you get in that fighting stance. Boom, grab here. Boom, and all you got to do is move. That's all she had to move me. She didn't throw me off balance. I took one step in. One step in into that elbow makes for a nasty elbow. So again, as you're stepping in, grab this, boom, nice and smooth. Nice and smooth on the other side. Boom, right there. That's all it takes. It's nice, it's smooth, it's easy. It's 1, 2, 3. How are you grabbing the gi? All right, you can grab inside here. You can grab on top here. However you got it. What if you're fighting naked people? All right, this is one of those things that if they literally don't have a top on and you got to fight them, it's worse for them. I can still step in here. I can just grab the collarbone. There's nothing that says I've got to grab clothes. I can just grab some flesh. It's really uncomfortable. Once again, what if they're really big and they don't feel it? Again, all I need is a step. All I need is for them to go, just to hunch up like that because she's not watching what's coming at her. It's just a misdirection. It's literally to unbalance them because the elbow is what's bringing the hurt. So as I come in here, boom, boom, boom. Just like that. Be careful with this. Right here, this really does hurt. Roll the knuckles onto that collarbone, roll them in, and you've got your elbow strike just like you need it. So, crossing guard. Arm hook. So this is from a punch. Ostensibly a straight stepping punch would be best. Block, strike, pull into a back fist. She's being so kind to me. Hit, and right there. All right, so let's talk about what I'm doing and why. It is not easy to catch a punch because we are not typically blessed with opponents who stand there and wait for us. And that is a legitimate concern. So we must block appropriately. If you hold your hand correctly with the hook, you can catch that hand faster than you think. So what she's going to do, she's going to step and throw that cross. She's going to retract it. She's going to punch for real. I'm still going to catch the hand.
Oh. Dang it.
Again.
Ow.
It's about that fast. So, yeah. You have to practice though. And so what I'm doing is I'm not necessarily big hit like we've done before. As she comes in to punch, I literally, it's already hooked and there. And as I come in, I'm going to hit that all the way through. Now, obviously on the street, don't slide your hand off. If they pull their hand back to resist, good. Once again, we expect resistance. It's going to happen. That's why we do the next thing. So she steps and punches. She resists. So if I've done this, all I'm going to do is step back to here, use my body weight to pull her into the back fist. Other side. Hit. She's pulling back. She's trying to get away. Good. As they come back, step in. Use your body to hold this. I've got the grip. I don't have to let go because I've already hyperextended this thing. As I step in and they're fighting, now it's body versus body. Where's she weak? Where she's out here, and I've already done this. As she worries about this struggle, good, thank you. Like, worry about the struggle because I'm worried about setting up for my attack. Just like we did in the one we just did, we did crossing guard where we came over and attacked here and pulled them into it. That's the idea. Ultimately, it's a setup for pulling them into the back fist. A back fist is a great attack. It's fast. It can hit them in a vulnerable area. It needs to have a setup for power. If you really want a good, a good, strong back fist to really get that shot, you got to set it up. Sometimes you'll see it from a spin, and they don't see it coming. In this case, what we're doing is we're setting them up by pulling them into it and adding that power. So again, let's go from the left side. And again, try to pull your hand back. Don't let me grab it. So what have I done?
Misdirected.
Right to here. Now, I didn't break the elbow. Why? Because pull back. I can still come in here. I can still come back there.
Oh.
So let's put it all together.
Pull back.
Pull back.
Ow.
Yeah. You have to be careful with your uke for this one. Again, you're like, but you didn't grab her. You missed. I didn't want to hurt her. Right side, because I know you're right-handed. Faster. Punch me fast. Right. But what did you do? Where was the return punches? Were you possibly worried about that I was grabbing you and pulling you around and yanking you in weird directions?
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe. Possibly.
Maybe, possibly, yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
Exactly my point. So as they come in and you grab this, and what if you miss? What if you miss completely and they pull back? Miss completely, pull back. Okay. No harm, no foul. Did they hit you? No. Now it's a fight. Okay. However, since we know what the fight's going to do, and I missed completely. Oh no, she pulled back. I didn't do anything. And she pulled back here. Ah, ha ha. Just grab. Just skip to the next step. It works. But if you do it fast, you can hit. Go ahead.
Pull back again?
Yeah. The internet world gets angry when you just stand there and hold it. And it's harder on you. I know this. Yep.
They hate me.
One more, and then we'll just demonstrate from a nice easiness so they can see what's going on. Cut! Did I pull? Where's your fist? Way over there. Where am I?
Connected to you.
Way over here. So you got to come all the way. So who's going to get there first?
Wow.
Me! I win! Yay!
You win at something in life.
Indeed. And that is the whole purpose of this. So what you need to practice, we'll do it left side so they can see. So as we come in, we hook this thing, boom, and hyperextend this. Again, as they fight, as they come back, good, let them fight. But now I'm here, her hand's way over here, and my hand's in front. I got a faster line to you than you got to me. Hey, I'll take that trade. Especially since I'm pulling you into it. It's even harder when I actually pull. So again, nice and slow. Boom. And I'm pulling. Yeah. I'm pulling someone into my strike. Like that is not going to be fun for them, especially whack them right upside the temple. Other side. So again, get that hook. There, hit that. Drop your microphone. So the idea behind arm hook, it does require a quick block. So what you're going to have to do is practice that speed, punch and pull. Over and over and over again. Yep, go ahead. Oh no, but I've still got a hand on this and that's all I need. Oh, she got away. Good. Is she punching me or is she running? I would far rather somebody run away from me than keep punching. That's a win. Nothing looks like this when we have resistance. Like that is the ideal training. We realize that. We train ideal, we do ideal, other side, and then we do the best we can with what we can when the resistance comes and work from there. But just remember that hook is the big deal. As you come along, hook that hand and get that move to get what you can on that, even if they pull back. And you've hooked this, boom, like put your body into it. You can really make that arm hurt. And if they resist, fine, move and get into the strike. Arm hook. That was Kenpo Blue Belt with crossing guard and with arm hook. With crossing guard, we talk about work with some resistance. Go slow with this one because you are on the offensive and you're literally smacking somebody in the temple without them moving. So work your control. Once you grab that collarbone, if you don't think it works, all I'm saying is be real careful with your uke. Start slow. They'll let you know if it works or not. It's going to work. Same thing for arm hook. Work the catch, work the catch, work the catch. But in all cases, if you miss the hyperextension of the arm, do that. Like I would rather miss and not hit the arm too hard so as to protect my uke for another round. If you hit too hard like that, it's going to hyperextend. It's going to be a bad scene. So again, we're working the striking with grappling. You have to work control when you do this. That's why we practice slow to begin with, not because we always expect to see it slow, but to protect each other. add some speed as you can go, but protect each other as you go. If you still don't like these, come in class. We'll show you that they work. Other than that, y'all stay safe. Thanks.